Well, hello again. Let's see. Live from the bathroom. I got probably 99% of the grouting done here. And this is a little video to kind of go over mistakes I made. Well, I didn't make a lot, but just a few anyway. Number one, I would say, when you're grouting the tiles, you need to number one, make sure that you've got nice peanut butter consistency grout. That wasn't a mistake. I know how to do that. But you have to add water very slowly as you mix it in, because it kind of resists water in its dry state. The floats, this float is kind of a sponge rubber float. I believe it's more for smaller tiles, maybe like what's on the floor. I'll use sponges in the niches, and this hard rubber tile, or float, which I got over at Lowe's, is really good for doing tile. Anyway, so you scoop it out of here. You squeeze it into the holes, like that, and you go down the line and wait for all that to dry, about 15 minutes, and just wipe it off with a cloth. Granted, there's a lot of dust. You might want to wear a mask, because my x-ray will probably look like I have black lung disease, but yeah, oh well. You only live once, right? And then you can go back over your tiles with a wet sponge, but you gotta be careful. You don't want to take too much out of the grooves. Other than that, mistakes. Okay, so see here, this looks pretty good all the way around here. And I did real good calculations pretty much all the way around here, figuring what we wanted. Then I get over here, and I'm about a half an inch off between the rows of tiles. So it would be best if that little piece was down at the bottom, but I didn't catch it in time. So that's the way it goes. That would have drove that up a little bit higher, but hey, that's the way it goes. So if that's my only issue, that's really not too bad. And the niches, I would say use smaller pebbles, glass beads, rocks you find in the yard, anything but these large squares, because it's very difficult to get everything to line up, and I needed a lot of practice doing that. So a lot of this was practice. Practice makes perfect. And so the next bathroom, which I'm projecting there never will be, but hey, you never know. It'll be a different story. Doesn't really matter about the niches, because they're plastic niches underneath the tile, so they aren't going to leak. Pretty much do what I want. I've got to grout them, and for that I'm just going to use a kitchen sponge, which is here on the floor. Yes, I've used it in a few spots. Corners, there's lots of corners around here, so yeah, you gotta have something small to squeeze it all in there. And other than that, once the grouting's done, have to seal it. That'll probably be a different video. And then for myself, what I'm using is black silicone sealant in all the corners, around the bench, around the top. Just kind of dress it up before we get into texturing these walls and painting. So, and once all that's done, we'll be ready for the glass man to come back. Now the glass man has come and measured, and we're gonna have glass along here and all the way back there. It doesn't have to go all the way to the ceiling. I'm not sure what we ordered. And over here, there'll be an entryway big enough for us to get in. You know, standard door size, 28 inches. And then the rest will be glass up here. Since this is a concrete floor, don't have to worry too much about water. And the flooring that we got to go over it is waterproof. So that's where we're at today. Talk to you later. Bye.